Jaleel Afridi from the Frontier Post. I'm here after 2 years because State Department hadn't renewed foreign journalist credentials.
Welcome back.
But I was regularly here since Mr. Kirby was here, and it's very good to see you. I've been hearing you online. So my first question is that just with regard to Afghanistan and interrelating it to my professional, so if State Department took 2 years for decades-old journalists to renew their credential, are you still satisfied that the State Department did a good job with the 1,000 of Afghans that came here? Do you still believe that their vetting process was done well? Because Peter had asked this question in the White House as well about Homeland Security publishing a report that the vetting process was not done well. And although the Homeland had denied and rejected that report, that it was not a fact, but are you guys still satisfied that the vetting process was done well? And is this administration going to take the responsibility if those who came in those 2 years do something, God forbid, in future? Will this administration take the responsibility?
Well, let me just put a finer point on one part of your question. This is a process that is ongoing. Our commitment to the people of Afghanistan does not have an expiration date attached to it. You may be referring to the 124,000 individuals whom the United States government helped to evacuate from Afghanistan during the process of the military withdrawal. That is one finite set of individuals, but our commitment to American citizens, to lawful permanent residents, and more to your question, to Afghans who have partnered with us over the course of the preceding 20 years, that commitment is ongoing. And in fact, since September 1st of 2021, now for some 15 or so months, we have continued to make good on that commitment by facilitating the departure from Afghanistan of those American citizens, those lawful permanent residents, those partners of ours over the course of that 20-year military engagement who have chosen to leave. Of course, our first priority is to Americans, to LPRs, and to their immediate family members. But thousands of Afghans have been transited out of Afghanistan under the auspices of the U.S. government since September 1st of last year, when that formal evacuation process came to an end, and that will continue to happen going forward. As part of that process for our Afghan partners, whether it is the processing of those who were welcomed here under Operation Allies Rescue, under Operation Allies Welcome, as it subsequently became known, or as part of the SIV processing. Again, to your question, there is an extensive vetting process. It is a process that involves not only this building, it involves our Department of Homeland Security, the FBI, the intelligence community more broadly, pulling upon every available source of information to make sure that someone is appropriate for resettlement here in the United States. This is a process that has been honed over the course of many years now. And because of the inclusive, comprehensive nature of the vetting process, it is not always a quick process. We attempt to see it completed just as quickly as possible, but it is a thorough process in which we have confidence, and the American people should have confidence.
Just one more question. Although I do have contradiction about this, because State Department officials and Pakistani officials off the record have said that they have doubts about the vetting process.